Welcome to The Royalty, where reality TV strategy meets unfiltered truth. Hosted by a trio of reality TV royalty, Tiffany Mitchell, Derek Big D Frazier, and Hannah Chada. This is The Royalty, exclusively on the Heavy Crown Network.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Welcome back to
You're having a whole
Royalty.
one-sided conversation with yourself.
Hi to me.
Welcome back to the Royalty on the Heavy Crown Network. I am one of the three hosts here. I go by Big D, not the little one, the big one.
Hi guys, I'm Hannah. You may also know me as Chada. I'm from Big Brother Season 23 and The Amazing Race Season 38. And we have our very own mastermind of the cookout, legendary strategist, star of Big Brother Season 23, the Challenge USA 1, the Challenge USA 2, Reindeer Games, and now you have quite the extensive resume, Tiffany.
Thank you.
The Traitors US Season 4. Tiffany, thank you for joining us, even though this is your network. You are the CEO and the founder, to recap, because we love to hear your inside scoop, BTS, snippets, whatever have you. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to be here to sit with you two today. I appreciate you just loving on me and welcoming me in. After you read that resume, I really do have to give a shout out to those who were in the casting process, the executive producers who decided that I was to be a part of their shows, their networks. Thank you to CBS. Thank you to Our House Productions. Thank you to NBC. Thank you to Studio Lambert. Thank you to MTV. Thank you to Bunham and Murray Productions. I just really want to say that is a hell of an accomplishment for myself, even because it was completely unexpected. So thanks for allowing me to remember how I got here and where I came from. Never forget where you came from.
Tiff, that's 5 shows in 5 years. That's incredible. Like, that is not something that many Big Brother players can say. So
Kudos to you. Kudos to you, Tiff.
not
Kudos to you. Kudos to Hannah.
Yes.
And everybody else.
Kudos to you, Derek.
Oh, big T.
Kudos to you, Derek, because without you, the Heavy Crown Network would just be a big crown.
This
Or
is
a-
my
a
show.
little
Tiff.
crown.
This is my show.
It is.
People want to see me on TV. This is where you watch me on the Heavy Crown Network.
You want to find Derek, you can find him on the Heavy Crown Network.
On the Heavy Crown Network, you need to like, subscribe, and comment once again. Now,
So let
Tiff,
me ask you a question. So
Yeah.
someone who provided you a platform and got you back into the faces with the people and allowed you a voice to get out there, edit, speak, say what you want to say. If they had like an event where they were having all their friends gather to support them on a new venture, like, and since this person like opened up the floodgates, the doors for you to have fandom and stuff, like, wouldn't you go there to support them? No? Okay, let's keep going. Episode 3.
Oh my God.
Not this again.
Episode 3. So we just left off with
Don't cut that out. So we just let all your the card and then the
That's what we
red,
basically
and then
left off with. But we left off with Rob R just putting the card in the
Said Rob,
fire.
art.
You know, we didn't know who the card was. Candace still didn't know who the card was, but Lisa and Rob R knows who the card was. So we are back at breakfast.
And can we just remind them that the 4 people who were up for murder by the secret traitor were Rob C., Kristen, Tara Lipinski, and Monet Exchange. So
Which
as
is
the
interesting.
audience, right, a very random combination.
I
of
wonder, it's like sitting at the breakfast table, we don't know who's up for murder at all. We have no idea who could possibly be murdered. But it's interesting watching that the secret traitor had a choice of 4 people, and these are the 4 people they chose.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
right?
also
Why?
I once again, when you put these 4 people together, it's giving random. It's giving, I'm just putting people because I don't have no connection with them. I don't know who it is, which I get as a trader, you want it to be random, but this feels like random. I'm
Okay.
like, why these 4? Like, this is weird. It's like, oh, I gave 4 before. Now I'm giving another different 4 where I feel like if you are the secret trader, when you just kind of throw some of the people you had before on that list.
Possibly,
Right.
unless something has changed.
I think the only consistent one, like Rob C was up for murder
In the grave.
in the grave, exactly, but Rob C didn't end up making the short list.
That's true.
So
Anybody from the short list in this list? Okay.
Nope. Yeah, so again, it
Just
feels
Wait,
random.
do you mean Rob R?
No, like Rob C
Oh.
had a casket in his grave, but
Oh,
the
that's
secret
right. I'm
trader
sorry.
didn't put him up for
You're right.
murder.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
So
You're right.
very interesting.
So we come to breakfast. And if I'm correct, it seems like Michael is still because I don't want us to forget.
Okay.
Michael is still upset and going off at breakfast to Jam. Okay,
I get the privilege to sit next to Michael.
Yes, Tiffany is next to Michael. But here's the best thing I love. I love that Tiffany, and I said this a little bit to Hannah just a while ago, and I'm going to say it in front of Tiffany. I love watching you play Puppet Master. And what
tell 'em
I
my
mean
business.
by that, yeah, I know you very well, Monique. Okay. What I love about what you're doing is that, you're keeping Michael close to you because he is saying everything that you wish you could say, but you are STFU, but you're also pulling a little strings, dropping little things in his ear, saying how you need to say it. Jam was thinking about voting you. Like you let him know.
This is the breakfast.
This is the breakfast.
Yes.
Am I wrong about that or right?
Yeah, no, I got to sit down. I sit down next to Michael and he immediately is looking at me like, here I go. I did not want to vote for you. I did not want to vote for you. He made me vote for you. Because he did. I was scared.
Heavy
armed you.
Heavy armed you. And I will say this, I love that you're doing that, Tiffany, because I think if somebody's because I think people are this is how I'm just putting myself in the audience. They're probably like, Tiffany's best friends with Michael, right? But it's really like, no, like you have somebody that number one is so loud, so boisterous, who's going to be a target no matter what. And I don't know who. I've never played Big Brother. I've never won America's Favorite Player. Hiding behind Michael, but then also tapping him on the shoulder, being like, hey, I just want to tell you, you were right about that. You should speak up. Like, I love that type of gameplay that I think it's so refreshing to see because I don't think you really get a chance to do. I feel like you haven't got a chance to do that on the challenge and other things. It's nice to see you do it in a game where it's like, it's just you. And I love that. It's really good to see. Tiffany's looks, loved it. By the way, I loved your look that you came in with. Beautiful.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful. Is this what she wore to white? Was she wearing white in this? Oh.
Yep. Like the white with
she had the hair up?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And the white pants.
Wow.
I know. Each look just keeps getting better and better. I was like, okay, love the blazer, love the gloves. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With the belt too.
Okay.
With the earrings.
Okay. Now, we don't know. Oh, yeah.
And I love the hair too, Tiff. It's the cutest little thing in the world.
I on Survivor.
And that's your real hair?
It's my real hair, dear.
You didn't get a perm or anything?
You washed it.
You washed your hair?
Yeah.
So, we don't know who's got killed, okay? But when it is coming down, oh, and wait, I'm so sorry. I want to go back to Michael because Michael and Jam Jam are still arguing at this point, okay? To the point that Michael says that Jam Jam is full of doo-doo and, and honestly,
like he call it
dramatic
like thick traitor, thick traitor doo-doo.
doo-doo.
I'm like,
Again.
I am hitting him under the table.
At that point, did you want him to STF you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you at any point concerned that people were picking up on you and Michael talking more and more?
Yes, because Michael doesn't have anyone to talk to, and I am the one who's trying to get him to STFU so he doesn't get kicked out. And I am like, so he's coming to me. I'm like, the only person he really has to come to. He's talking to the housewives and like, hey, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you know me, you know I love you, blah blah blah. But I can tell he feels comfortable coming to me because he can tell that I'm trying to look out for him. Like, hey, chill out. I have since seen like responses online where people are like, ew, we hate Michael. I don't know anything about Michael at this point. I don't know the reception of him. I don't know his beliefs and non-beliefs. I don't even fucking care. I only care about who has my back and who's helping me in this game. And as you can see, Michael loves me. He ain't trying to get me. He ain't saying nothing bad about me. He ain't trying to target me. He trying to target Jam Jam and everybody else. So I'm like, cool. Shut up so I can keep your targety ass here.
Yeah, and I want to get to who did get banished, but I do, and the only reason I'm pointing out this conversation because I thought it was pure chaos and I loved it. But I do have to agree with Jam Jam on this point. If you're talking to me at a level 100, I'm talking to you at 100. If you talk to me at a 10, I'm talking to you at a 10.
The only thing is Michael only knows 100.
He only knows 100, baby. He don't even know what 100 is. He surpassed 100, okay? If there's a higher number in room of numbers than 100, he is to hit that number at this point.
Wait, there are numbers that are higher than 100. I love how you say, if there are numbers higher than 100. Yes, it does. Oh, there are.
There are
so many of them.
And that's what he has hit, okay? He's hit the VVIII dash
a non-interfering amount.
Okay. So we come down to the 4 people that we don't know who is murdered at this point. And in this moment, let me ask you, Tip, before I go into it, seeing Rob C's name, or seeing Rob C not come through that door yet, the 4 people that are left, were you worried that it was going to be another gamer when it came down to those 4? What was your thoughts?
Or
were you still dealing with Michael at the time?
Now, see, I wasn't safe that night, so I woke up scared. Like, I didn't know if I was alive. I literally didn't know if I was alive until I walked into breakfast, and I was like, okay, I'm still in Scotland on Earth, alive in this game, and I'm still looking around trying to see who's missing, but all I can think about is Rob C telling me something fishy was going on the night before, and I'm like, and he's still not here.
Yeah. So, come to find out, Rob C was murdered.
He passed away.
This
from
is
natural causes.
Right. This is the second gamer that has now been murdered by the traitors. And in this moment, as watching as a viewer, I'm feeling like we are getting the backlash of the gamers of last season and maybe the season before that. Maybe we are getting, honestly my opinion. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on that, but I just feel like we're getting the backlash of, because last season, Hannah knows, a lot of Bravo fans were very upset that all the housewives were going out and all this other stuff, and they were pissed. And then you come into this season, and there's not one gamer in the turret. Now, we still don't know about the secret, traitor yet, but there's no gamers in the turret, to the point that I'm like, unless this secret traitor is a gamer, we literally have nothing. And it just exposes all the gamers, and that's very frustrating to watch. Now, I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on that, but that's how I feel.
Go ahead, Hannah.
No, I mean, you perfectly summed it up, Big D.
I am really, this has really messed me up because it is directly affecting my game. It's not even so much as they're taking out gamers. They are taking out the closest people I have to me. And I knew Ian was my number one the minute I saw him on the gravel, because I knew him, like he's from my show. And I knew Rob, I was going to work with him. But when Ian got killed, Rob immediately moved to the number one spot. And he was it for me. And I knew that we were going to game together. We had already discussed the alliances and the gamers. And honestly, who we suspected were traitors. When he gets killed, all I can think about is the conversations we've had and the names that we've talked about and who would benefit from killing him. And now, who do I have to work with? Who do I have to strategize with? And if you look around that table, there's housewives that has a tight-knit circle that I don't know that I can infiltrate, although Lisa did not vote with them, and I feel like I can get close to her. I don't know that. I don't know how we haven't been strategizing. So, I don't know what she's going to say. You see in the other episode when they were at the graves and we were getting something to eat, and I'm like, wow, I feel so bad for those people. There was graves. And she's like, yeah, I wonder if this Diet Coke.
Yes. Oh my God.
She's ruthless. She is.
I'm like, okay. So there's not a lot of people that I'm close to, that I can get close to. I am social with everyone, but there's not a lot of gang talk where people are safe with talking about things. That was Robsy. Robsy, my number one person in this game, is murdered. And I'm sitting next to Michael.
Michael, let's talk about that shield that Jam did. You deal with that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. At that moment, were you wondering, am I next?
Yes. I'm also really, really wondering, who is the traitor? Who? Yeah, am I next? But who? Who is benefiting from doing this? Is it somebody trying to frame me? Like, I really don't know. And I'm desperate for a person. I'm trying to get close to Donna, but Donna's ostracizing herself more, and she's looking more and more like a target. So I don't know how close I want to be to her, because when Ron and her backed this theory that it was Portia, then Ron got attached to Donna as, if we think it's Donna and Ron and Donna had this and that going on, then she's possibly a traitor. So I'm like, do I want to be too attached to her? But I wanted, and then she really wasn't strategizing with me. There's no game. So now I'm thinking about, am I next? Is somebody trying to frame me? Who's doing the murders? And who am I going to talk about this with? And I literally don't have anybody.
Tiff, if I'm correct, I feel like you said in this moment of this chaos that you felt like Michael might be a traitor. If I'm correct.
So
And
because
that's why you want to get close with him.
Me and Rob are kind of on the same thing. Like, is he a high level traitor? Like, is he just a traitor in plain sight? But if he is, he likes me and nobody else wants him here but me. So it would be to his detriment to try to get rid of me, because then you have nobody here helping you. So I'm like, again, either he's a bad traitor or a bad faithful. I just don't want to be on his bad side.
That part.
And
Now,
I mean, we do have other gamers. We've got Natalie, we've got Jam Jam. And I am trying to forge these relationships. I do feel like Survivor was Survivor strong a little bit. I felt like Natalie and Jam Jam were definitely like this. And I felt like Jam Jam and Monet, for whatever they have in common, were definitely like this. And I'm like, we were chatting, but I'm feeling at the bottom of this. I don't never want to feel like I'm at the bottom of somebody's anything. I want to be with somebody who got me close to them. And so Rob C I knew that it was me and him, and I just don't, I'm taking his death personally, because it's all about my life in this game. And I need some help. I need some lifelines. I need to phone a friend.
That part.
Okay.
Alec, yep, go ahead.
I have a question. So, you talked about how you had some theories as to who the traitors were, potentially Michael. So, you're trying to utilize that angel traitor strategy, attach yourself to him, stay on his good side so he protects you. You also have had suspicions about Donna pretty much this entire time. Was there anyone else you were sort of onto at this moment in the game?
I'm looking at Jam Jam suspiciously.
How come?
Because him and Michael are the same reasons people are looking at Michael as possibly being a traitor. Jam Jam is just as loud, flamboyant, outspoken. They're giving the same energy. You could also be a traitor and be confident and comfortable, because nobody is comfortable as being vocal as those two are. And I watched Jam Jam season.
Yeah.
So I'm like, did he not want Ian there because he was a winner? Did he not want Rob C because Rob C is very smart and could possibly figure out if Jam Jam is a traitor? I'm looking at him as well, and I'm also thinking about the housewives. I'm not really thinking Dorinda for whatever reason. I'm not thinking Candace at all.
Okay.
There's honestly zero red flag. She did a really good job of deflecting and getting things off of her. I'm not thinking, I don't know if it's just that she's like sweet, unassuming, looks harmless. I don't know. But I was wondering if it was Lisa, because again, she's not giving up anything. She's not sharing her thoughts. But it's still very early. So everybody looks suspicious.
Were you suspecting Rob R at all at that
No.
At that point?
No.
Tiffany probably don't even know who Rob R is.
I don't.
Still.
I thought he was walking around the house looking for
Tiffany
snakes.
like, who? Rob who? I'm worried about Rob C right now. I don't even know there was another Rob R.
Rob, yeah.
Okay. Alan comes in, and Alan does what he does best. He takes the photo, he throws it. You could tell it hurt Tiffany with this one. And then Alan lets everybody know.
Wait, can we shout out Rob C real quick?
Yes.
And at this point, you see, I don't make a statement. I was like, let me shut up.
Yeah.
Candace does though, and honestly, I don't find this suspicious.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I would have expected maybe a Survivor player to make a speech, like why Candace. But just shout out to Rob C. I know this was his return to TV after 20-some years, so it was such a pleasure to watch him play, even if it was cut short. He essentially predicted and manifested his own murder, which sounds so eerie to say, but I loved the fact that even if for a bit, Tiff, you had someone who you could trust in that castle and who you could bounce ideas off of, because I know those are the relationships that that help you out. Like those
We
are the
literally
relationships where
hug
you
like,
thrive.
if I'm dead, I love you. And
Aw.
I hate, we, like I said, we had some conversations about some usual suspects, and we both told each other, if we're dead, keep your eyes on these people.
Mm. That's so
Wow.
eerie.
It
Wow.
is.
Wow. Well, shout out to Rob C.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob Has a Podcast.
Shout out to Rob Has a Podcast.
A real podcast.
A
An
real
interfering one.
podcast. An
We love
interfering podcast.
Mhm.
we love
Yes.
Rob's scenario.
We
Yes, from The Amazing Race. Wait, he commented in because I commented on one of his like Instagram posts, and he was like, "This means so much coming from a fellow Amazing Race alum," and I was like, "I know." In fact, he was like, so then I responded to him, and I was like, "You were so fast. I saw you not once during the entire time."
he's so authentic. Like I said, when I
Yeah.
first saw him, when he came up to me, I didn't know if he was real or not, but he immediately, like, he was that's saving my life. And all I was thinking about was, he said there's a murder in plain sight. I was just trying to figure out. I'm gonna tell you, because he said that and then he got murdered. To me, it never dawned on me that he actually did get murdered in plain sight, because who the hell does that? Who just is that intuitive to I'm like, damn, they killed him. But I'm like, he couldn't have got killed in plain sight, because that would just be too crazy to be 100% right.
Yeah. He's just that good. Like, his
is.
performance in this makes me want to go back and watch his
How I am. Let's do
Amazing
it.
Race season.
He was definitely a diva
Let's
on
do it,
his
though.
Survivor
Yeah.
season.
No,
loved
I
it.
genuinely want to, because
Yeah.
like people talked about you being a strategist and him being a strategist. I don't
Yeah.
know if Natalie is necessarily known for that. Same with Ian and Jam Jam. And those are the styles of gameplay that I am personally attracted to as a viewer.
Imagine me in that castle by myself. Oh, by
I wouldn't.
myself. I ain't got nobody,
Well,
Jesus.
while Tiffany is wiping up her tears, Alan comes in and lets everybody know, he throws the picture, and he also lets them know there was a murder done in plain sight.
No,
He
he
doesn't.
Oh, I thought he does.
He says right up under your noses. And we didn't get it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just saying for the viewers. Sorry. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
the
what
viewers
he says
got it.
to them. Yes. So he also lets them know we're going to do a little bit of a spin. We're going to have a round table right now that has never been done. I've never seen this done in the history of Traitors.
Alan, it's breakfast.
Yeah.
My brain isn't even on start yet. I just got here. All I had was my boiled egg and a skinny little piece of salmon, because I got to breakfast later than everybody else. You talking about I got to turn it on high gear right now, going to the round table. Oh Lord, not Beckon. What she
Not
say
Beckon
too?
Sue.
Not Beckon Sue. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh Lord,
I
not
can
Beckon
sue.
Sue.
Okay.
That's
Question.
Tiffany with Ian and Brom. She was like,
Oh, sweet baby
Rob.
Jesus.
Not
Now,
Bobsy. Okay, so Tiffany, how long does breakfast usually last? And do
I was
people
gonna
talk
ask
game
that.
at breakfast? Or is it typically like love your outfit? Is it surface level conversation?
I mean, breakfast lasts as long as it takes to get everybody in. And while we're waiting for everyone to come in, we're having discussions about what happened yesterday at the mission. Who do we think got murdered? There are side conversations going on about, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So there's chatter.
Mm-hmm.
Chatter.
Can I have a question? I have a because I'm always curious. How was the food? Was the food good?
I will say it was very refreshing.
Scotland.
Mm.
Okay.
It's refreshing. I was not as afraid to eat food in Scotland as I am to eat food in other places.
Yeah. It was probably a lot fresher. Oh, dang.
Okay, I'm sorry. So we get to the round table.
No. I got to talk about me and Michael sneaking into
Oh
this
yes.
hideout.
Oh, girl. Yeah, Tiffany, set us up because I don't understand why you need to pull. Oh, you and Michael.
So no, if it's one thing I will do, I will find a problematic person, male, preferably. Need somebody to
From
blame.
Hannah Chata to Michael Rappaport.
Damn. But that's not true. It was Hannah Chata to Rob C. They killed my number one. I mean, imagine if something would have happened to you, Hannah, I would have had to go to Big D.
What the fuck is that story? So
Sweet baby
Tiffany
Jesus, not Big
is,
D.
this is where like, here's the thing. I just also want to say this too. You getting Michael and going to that room and you're still playing Puppet Master. You're telling him what book to grab.
So you see at breakfast, I say to him as soon as we sit down, I need to have a talk with you because I knew I voted for him and I know how vocal he is and how he be coming at people. I need to diffuse this fire from me voting for him yesterday, 100%. Plus, I need him to keep his target on. Don't switch from jam to me. I need you to know why I voted for you, but I can't talk to you right here at breakfast. And then after Rob C gets murdered, I know I need to talk to Michael. Like, I got a lot of shit on my mind. I'm stressed out. I need somebody to know. I need to be able to talk to you and bounce ideas off of you, and I need somebody to strategize with. Now, viewers can say, there were so many other people to do that. No, this motherfucker is active. I need somebody that is already activated. So, come on. Let me get you while you on go. I got some things I need you to do for me, too. Let's go talk. So, we go into the bar. There's nobody there. I'm like, there's a secret room. Like, go over there. I'm going to tell you with the door. Get over there. Got to do everything myself. He can't find the handle, the book, the ship. So I have no idea that there's people walking in the room behind us.
Oh, so you didn't hear those footsteps?
And word, no. At all.
My God. Oh my God.
We in there, we sitting down, and I'm like, the whole purpose of this is one, to let them know I voted for you. You got to forget about that. Just that was because I was being heavy armed, okay? Also, Rob is gone. He was my number one. I'm going to need you to help. I'm going to need your help in this game, but you got to chill. You can't go off attacking people because that's not going to get the votes for him to leave. You're going to get sympathy. He's going to get sympathy. And that's with anybody that we want to target in this game. You want to get them out. You can't attack them. They become the victim. And so now you're going to have a support system for him. He's going to be on life support in this game. Jim's already a very likable person. I couldn't think of one. And Michael was helping him get sympathy and more likers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't, I'm so sorry that you're going through this over here. You didn't come to Scotland for this. Let me hug you. Are you okay? Did you hear what he said about you? That you're the traitor doo-doo? Oh my gosh. Let me spray you with some, I don't want you to get traitor doo-doo. So I'm like, you gotta chill. And I don't have anybody. I need somebody I can lean on, like STFU. He's like, I'm here to get traitors. I'm like, cool, I get them.
Not get him. I do understand why you had that conversation. That's also a great strategist move where other people would have probably tried to have that conversation. Number one, like in the front room where somebody can come and interrupt. I love that you pulled him to the side and you assessed it how his personality was. Like you were like, hey, we're going to go somewhere a little private to talk.
Yeah,
I just cannot believe.
I just can't believe somebody was sitting out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when
I
read
idea.
about inches and the way they showed that widescreen, that door shutting is literally the same time of Mark turning the corner into the room. That is crazy that they did not see y'all or hear y'all go in there. And then also, when you get done the conversation, did you know there was people out there?
No.
Whoa. So you're taking a risk by opening this door, praying that nobody's there.
No. I'm careful.
Yep.
I peek out to make sure the room is empty, but I did not realize the room had just emptied.
That is crazy. That is wild to me.
And
Divine
I
timing.
go out. He come out after me.
This
Can
my
you
note
close
says.
the door? Damn.
This is my note says. Tiffany's trying to come out the damn closet, and Michael's not shutting the door. Is absolutely killing me. I
He
don't
said,
know
"Must
what
I
he
do
Some people just
everything
stay in the
myself?"
closet because you done came out the closet and left the door open. No, close the door. The closet is closed.
Close it. So we do get to the round table. Okay, we get to the round table. Now, going into this round table, I am picking up, this is what I have in my notes. Colton sounds like he is targeting Donna. Okay. I think he has some type of conversation or something with a group of people, and Donna walks in and she goes, I heard everyone say shh as I walked in.
Did she?
Yes.
Would she say that in her confession?
No. She didn't say that. Everyone shushed, and
She said, I heard you guys say shh.
oh, okay. I didn't pick up on that.
She said that to them?
Yes, when she was walking into the room. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
me and Hannah don't know if you're
I
right.
could find the timestamp because I really.
no, that's okay. I believe you.
And if I'm wrong, they'll tell me in the comments. That's all.
Okay.
But no, she definitely walked in and heard them shush and said, I heard you guys say shush.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But we get to the round table. Once again, we're waiting to see who's going to speak first. And Miss Candace speaks first.
Quick question before we get into that. Tiffany,
Absolutely.
walking into this round table, obviously you knew Donna would be an option. Was there anyone else you suspected might be an option? Like any other names that were floating around heavily?
It's always Michael.
Oh, yeah.
It's always. We always know we got Michael on the table. As long as it ain't Tiffany.
Don't tell us that, because you know the fans were like, we want Michael out. So don't tease us like that. Y'all have Michael on the table multiple.
I mean, he's always an option. That's why I wanted him there. As long as he's always an option, we can go to him.
Right. And I mean, the Traitors are forever going to be incentivized to keep Michael in the game.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Why would I ever get rid of Michael? As a traitor? No, I'm keeping him.
That part.
Yeah.
I'm keeping him.
Oh, Michael.
Candace speaks and she calls out Ron. Because now Candace is like, motherfucker, you got rid of my girl, so we need to run that back now.
Yeah.
Now that we're here, because we ain't got enough time to talk, and you ain't got no time to try to strategize and do what you did before. And, you know, she kind of brings up, like, look, we got rid of Fortune. Look what happened. Boom, boom, boom. Has that. While this is happening, here comes Captain of the Hunger Games, Colton, and he calls out Donna. And Donna is just trying to make connections. Like, she's trying to say, like, basically her argument, her speaking is like, I'm trying to make connections with people. I'm trying, but, you know, I really can't. Like,
I'm just
kind
a
of
sweet, innocent mom who bakes cookies and raises phenomenal NFL football players.
That part. Okay. And she basically says, if you pick me, you're just kicking. You're basically like
kicking yourself again.
You're gonna be kicking yourself again.
Okay, I personally hate that argument. Like whenever people in Mafia or whenever people on the Traitors go, if you vote for me, you'd be wasting a vote. That doesn't really tell me anything. So I personally hate that defense, but that wasn't her only defense. It grinds my gears when I hear that.
Now, speaking of Tiffany, Tiffany then goes, well, Donna, and Tiffany does this in the most respectful, nice way. She was giving me her professional business voice when they call in for her business to get blood done. She said, Donna, now who do you think could be a traitor? I've never heard you so soft-spoken in my life. Okay? Miss Monique, I've never so spoken. I said, who is this?
Well, Miss Donna had done a lot of deflecting about it not being her, but she had not done any name dropping about who she thought it might be. So I felt like, Donna, you've said a lot of things about why it couldn't be you. Let's just see if you're having any other thoughts about who the traitor could be then. Give us a name. Because I'd never heard Donna say a name. Anybody.
That is so true. I just love how you said it, and yeah, it's true. That is a reason
Well,
Donna
I
has
have a
not.
lot of respect for Miss Donna.
Yeah,
She's a mom. She's an older lady. She was very kind. She was very nice to me. She was inviting. She was welcoming. She didn't, she welcomed me, and I didn't want her to feel attacked. I didn't want to be attacking her. I wanted her to know in the most respectful way, Miss Donna. I just want to give you an opportunity to speak on who you actually would like us to look at as a traitor if you are saying it's not you.
I love that you did that, and also I want to say I don't think that any of you guys like at this round table were like, even though you were asking her questions, I didn't get any disrespect
Yeah.
towards Donna. Just
Yeah, she
straight up
deserved the
saying,
utmost respect. Yeah.
right. She got the most respect. And listen, I'm a Donna Kelsey stan. I want people
Okay.
to know that. Pass that along to her, okay? Because I'm trying to get to her son, all right?
Okay,
So
keep going. And now neither one of her sons looking at you. Keep going.
now Donna decides in this moment to call out Michael. And Michael, okay? And I really want you guys to reenact Natalie during this moment, okay? Michael responds with, I am a faithful of the faithful, the best, good looking, the dopest, the smartest faithful.
Now,
And Natalie was like,
he never said smart. He don't claim to be smart.
I swear he said the smartest faithful. That's what I have in my notes.
Okay, I won't dispute it.
he might have. He might
might.
have.
And Natalie gave me the best reaction I could have ever had. Eye rolls, smirk face, like this dude is crazy.
It was
The best good looking.
it was funny though.
He was doing too much. Then he starts singing, if you're a traitor and you're happy and you know it, clap your hands towards Jam Jam.
Oh my God.
This
Says, is that what you sing in the turret? That was cute.
That was cute. Jam Jam ate that up.
Mhm.
Good. He knows better. I just, in this moment, Michael is so on Jam Jam. I don't know how. I got to give Jam Jam's props because at this point, I probably would have turned it to, and I know you got to stay cool, calm, and collected, but I probably would have broke. I'm not going to lie. Because I would have looked at Michael like, M-word, keep playing with me. Like, it would have been a whole nother level because there's no way. But, you know, it was very interesting to see how this plans out, but it feels like everyone at this table is focused on Donna, and it looks like that is the route we're going to go. The votes are in. Donna has 18 votes. Michael has 2, and Jam Jam has 1. Donna gets up there. She does a nice little slow walk. She's just like, I just want to tell you guys this was such an experience because of her age and everything. And if I'm correct, did she say, that's all I got and I'm out? Or did she say something?
Yeah. Before she made her reveal.
Yes. And she says that.
It's almost like an afterthought, like, oh yeah, I'm standing up here for a reason. My bad.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what you really wanted to hear.
Yeah. And she goes, I was a traitor.
You got yourself a traitor. She says, I'm up here because I am the sacrificial lamb, which to me, I'm sorry, I'm doing Derek right now.
No, your voice is messed up. So I
know I got this little cough drop.
Yeah, it's fine. It's relatable.
When she says I am the sacrificial lamb, it gives the impression to me that she's in the turret. The traitors know that the faithfuls are onto her and they have to go along with everyone else. We're sorry. We're going to vote if it's on you, we're going to vote to banish you. So, there's nothing about me as a faithful that even knows that there is a secret traitor besides the traitor was chosen secretly in front of everyone. So when she says I'm the sacrificial lamb, I'm like, okay. So of course the traitors are in on it, and then when she confirms you got yourself a traitor, it was helpful, it was good, but we're like, yeah, because y'all sent her up here, so blood in the water. We need a fish.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I will say when Donna said she was a traitor, I'm going all the way back. When they dropped this cast back in June, I said Donna is a traitor.
You did.
100%.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say this because I don't know NDA. I ain't got a heavy on me. I will say that I felt like Donna being who she was, production was gonna make her a traitor.
Mhm.
It's just what it's
Yeah.
just what it is. It's Travis and Jason Kelsey's mom, Taylor Swift's mother-in-law. You want to protect her. Donna,
Yeah.
you got to make her a traitor. You don't want her to go out early. So that's just my thoughts. I called it. I knew she was a traitor. So when I saw it, at first I thought it was wrong because the way she was walking out, I was like, wait, she supposed to say something else. I know she got to be the secret traitor. So it makes sense of how the votes were being played that Donna was the secret traitor.
And then they kind of gave us a montage of, how she got chosen and what her line of reasoning was. And it seemed as though she wanted to go for players who were a little low key, who probably weren't going to get banished, who wouldn't get murdered otherwise because they were so under the radar. And so that maybe forced them to be looked at. No, not even maybe. It did force them to be looked at by the traitors. And so, yeah, I get that. But ultimately, I think Donna would have done better as an original traitor, and a gamer would have been the best option to be the secret traitor because Donna Kelsey's never played a game before, and now you're again throwing her into this weird situation where she's not quite a traitor, but she's also not quite a faithful. She's completely by herself,
And has
and
no
you're just saying
relationships
go.
with anyone either at all
Yeah,
coming in,
yeah,
I feel that, yeah, I'm sorry, Hannah. Did I interrupt
yeah.
you?
No,
I do feel that if Donna was going to be a traitor, I think she would have had better success being a traitor in the turret, with this being her first game, playing with other people who could help her. I am a gamer, and I played several games, and I still prefer to have someone to game with. You know what I'm saying? Like I just told y'all, like I gotta have a Hannah Chata. That's just me. But I feel that Donna Kelsey, the Donna Kelsey, would have really flourished, and we would have seen a lot. I feel like we would have seen a lot more of her personality if she would have been faithful. If she could have just been herself, I think we would have seen who she really is, because she could have been comfortable. She could have had conversations. We could have gotten to know her. She would have shared because she would have been looking for traitors. She wouldn't have had to be so concealed. She's not only concealed as a traitor, she's the secret traitor, and she's making decisions based on not only I know I don't know any of these people, but I know something about some of these people. So there's something I can go off of about how I want to choose. But imagine being an older person playing your first game with all this attention. She knows who she is, the attention that she gets. She's got to go off by herself at night and select the 4 people who the traitors are going to look at. I think that's a lot of pressure, and it's very high stakes for someone with 0 experience.
That part,
agreed.
I agree with everything you said, Miss Mitchell. And can you move a little bit to the left, Miss Mitchell? Other
No,
way.
other
Oh
left.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
I
dear.
do, I do agree with everything you said. So we get to our next challenge, but everyone has to team up. Now, I love pointing out little things that Miss Mitchell says because that's who I am. I'm such a troll, but I love it. The fact that Tiffany said in the car on their way to Lisa and
Lisa
Dorinda,
and Dorinda.
I don't know why y'all linked up. Y'all can't save each other. Like,
I was not confident in Lisa and Dorinda, one saving the other. I said, so one of y'all housewives gonna save the other house. I just didn't get it. I didn't get I ain't never seen 2 queens have to save each other's lives. I wasn't getting, and I also want to not necessarily clear something up, because it was shown on the episode, if anyone paid very close attention, when Alan says, choose someone to save your life. If you look closely, you see Michael look in my direction and kind of like in a questioning way. And I was like, okay, because like, who else is he going to ask to be his partner? He asked me to be his partner. And I was like, okay, exactly.
But you already stated once again, like you're which it's a part of your game. You're playing multiple games here,
Layered,
but all on the same index card for Tiffany. And you did say, if somebody's a traitor, I want to be close to them.
Yeah,
you
he
feel
said
like
he trusts me. Cool, let's go.
Right, Mike. You feel like Michael's a traitor, and you actually said that. And I feel like you said that at some point, because I have here Tiffany is still circling that Michael, because she thinks that he's a traitor, and she also says she keep mentioning how big and strong.
That mug is a giant. I said, get your big ass over here. They said, he was like, I trust you. I said, cool. And if it come down to somebody got to save me, I'm going to get a big, strong man to save me. And all of a sudden, I end up having to save him. I ain't never had to save a man in my life. I ain't go out here to save no man. Huh?
You saved me.
From what?
From a lot of things. You have saved me from a lot of things.
It wasn't intentional. I ain't know I was signing up for it.
When we get to the cage, I'm calling it the cage challenge.
Sorry, Ron is the only one who doesn't have a partner. And give us the
go ahead, Hannah. I'm gonna speak. I want you. You got some more details to go with that?
Oh, well, all that means is Ron being by himself, that means he's automatically up for murder. So he will be vulnerable.
Yes. And Ron being by himself essentially was a choice, because Michael took it upon himself in the kitchen, as y'all saw, to offer me up as Ron's partner so he could be by himself. Now, y'all can think what y'all want to think, but the only thing worse than being Michael's partner was having to be Ron's partner. He done got Portia banished because he came up with these 3 facts. He done tied himself to Donna, who just got banished as a traitor. He looks shady, and he ain't thinking too quickly. And Michael, you gonna say, well, would you rather me not be by myself? You want to switch? No, you gonna just give me away?
And you do not like being abandoned.
I don't abandon me.
Oh my God.
Wait, first of all, Tip, I'm not gonna lie. This is crumbling for you, girl. Like,
I'm like, damn, I thought you trust me. Ron, you don't have to be by yourself. You want to switch? Switch with who? Who we gonna switch with? You? I'm not switching. Yeah, I don't give a damn. You know what? I didn't know if I wanted to be Michael's partner, but I want to be Michael's partner right now. I'm gonna be Michael's partner over Ron's partner.
Oh my God.
I'm not saving Ron, and I looked at Ron, and Ron couldn't save himself, so I don't think he could save me. I'm not letting him lock me in a cage, and if he get locked in the cage, I don't know how apt I'm gonna be to save him.
I don't know the way this castle in this season set up right now. You lost Ian, you lost Rob C, you got the
I'm tied to Michael.
I
got to save Michael's life.
You got the gays are working together. Natalie, I don't know what Natalie's doing. She's also one of the gays, I guess. Then you got Steven, who's just, I don't even know. You got Tara and Johnny, who you don't even know they're friends at this point, best friend. They tell you the truth. That's another thing I want to call out. What the hell are those two doing? Because you talk about laying low or not having a moment for anything. I have probably not heard more than 3 words in the last 3 episodes from both of them.
I'm impressed, though. I'm impressed. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're impressed. Go ahead.
I'm just impressed by their ability to lie low as a duo. Because if I was in that house with anyone from the cookout, we would... Yeah. I'm sure we would talk about it ahead of time, like, let's not try to draw too much attention. But in those games, I'm sure you can feel it's comforting to have a person that you know. It's comforting to have your person there. So the fact that they're still able to kind of fly under the radar, I'm very impressed.
Right, because Rob R is just running around. Rob R, I got to give him this. We talked about this Hannah before. Rob R is being a traitor. He is
Yeah.
running around. He is doing stuff. He is getting shit done.
And no one is none the wiser.
Right.
He's not on anybody's radar.
No one's radar. So we get to the cage.
But here's the thing, though. Night 1, after the round table, episode 1, Michael calls out Rob R as being suspicious because he's like, you just quiet, and I watched you on your season. You ain't even quiet. Why? You seem suspicious too when we were in the bar area.
Michael.
We saw it. They aired it. And if he had stuck there, you know, it could have led somewhere.
It could have led somewhere, 100%. The cage challenge. One partner is going to be locked in the cage while the other has to find 10 skulls and stack them on top of each other within 10 minutes to free them. If they're safe, if I'm correct, there's
like 5 there's only 5 shields, and you got to stack these 10 masks and be in the top 5 and free your partner, and then that partner is safe. Well, all of the people on the outside of the cages are safe. So Michael's like, I don't know if you want to count on me in my New York City education. I said, no, get your ass in the cage. I'm straight on that. I get out there myself and do it. And I kind of got something to prove. Like, I was not a competitor so much on the challenge, but I'm like, I need people to feel like I'm an asset in this game. I don't want them to be like, oh, why is she here? Because she's thinking she's a mastermind. No, I'm not. I count me as a competitor too. Like, I can win something too.
Well, and also, Michael, if he's ever up for murder, unless the traitors are just so incredibly obtuse, he's not getting killed. He would never be killed by them. So he is never going to be vulnerable in that regard. But you having just lost your 2 closest allies in this game to murder, you are the one person that cannot afford to be in a cage, because then it would be so easy for the traitors to be like, well, let's just kind of continue what we've been doing.
Girl, can you imagine me getting in that cage and then Michael not being able to stack the goddamn skulls and then me being up for murder?
No, he probably wouldn't have been able to. He would have been like, and now's the perfect time to talk about the shields from yesterday's challenge.
It's like a jam over there.
Yo, how do you stack these masks, man? Like, I'm trying. Yo, I don't understand. I'm from New York City. We don't stack skulls. We bury skulls. They're in my backyard. I don't know. I don't know how to stack these skulls.
That part. You know what? Another thing I will say, Hannah, I'm gonna throw this little curveball at you. There are 2 housewives in that turret.
Yep.
And the housewives are not really big fan of Michael. So I could see them killing Michael it didn't
feel like that in the game.
Okay. We don't know. Maybe I'm talking maybe future. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, during this time in the game, the housewives, even Portia was like, I don't think Michael's a traitor. We saw that in her episode. She's like, I don't think Michael's a traitor. The housewives weren't anti-Michael, honestly.
Oh, okay. Oh, probably because they consider him a housewife. That's why. Probably so.
According to Michael.
He was the 5th housewife.
Michael said, I'm basically the 6th housewife.
Let me tell you something. Watching and this whole entire thing, I just want to say I love watching Tiffany stack these skulls, okay? Because she was being very okay. But the one thing I did,
you know what I felt like it was? It felt like the tiny veto.
Oh, tiny veto challenge.
Yeah. I was like, don't start shaking.
Yep.
They don't call her Tiffany Combeast Mitchell for nothing.
Not Combeast.
Because let me say something. In that scar, she is a chameleon. She won't. No, I'm not a mastermind. I put on a challenge. I'm a competitor. She's talking to Rob C. Yes, I am mastermind. We need to think together. Like she is this index card back and forth. I also want to say this. I cannot believe, as this is going on, I cannot believe that Johnny could not find the last skull, which it kind of makes me feel like, was there not enough? Like I could not believe
they were really hidden. It was it was swampy. It was wet. They were in the forest. Everything looks like it's a stick. You know, it wasn't you had to you just I don't know, Johnny. Johnny just ain't good at looking for stuff, I guess.
In his Versace leggings.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it might at all. Tiffany got, Michael out. So he's
Tiff,
good.
were you fourth in that
Yes.
challenge? Because what was the order that the
Somebody
skulls
went
were
super
stacked in?
fast. I can't remember who went
Rob
super fast.
R was first.
Okay, so that means Rob R was able to free Mora.
And then I think Jam Jam's partner freed him.
Okay.
Which
Was
was
that
Monet.
Natalie?
Which was Monet.
Okay, so then it was Monet, I think.
Okay.
Natalie
It wasn't Natalie?
had somebody. No. I think Natalie had somebody else. Natalie had Stephen, I think. Steven. Why I keep calling Stephen? Steven.
Maybe, yeah. So then Steven was freed.
Yeah.
And then it was you freeing Michael.
Then it was me and Michael. And
somebody
then
somebody had Tara. Who had Tara? Was it Natalie?
Candace. But Candace.
Candace.
But Tara was last because it was really close between Candace and Kristen.
And Kristen's partner was
Dancing with the Stars.
Mark Ballas. Ugh.
And then Johnny obviously got, who was the last? It was
Eric now. So Johnny left Eric stuck in the cage. Dorinda left Lisa stuck in the cage. Honey, I told Dorinda. I told them.
That's what's cracking me up. And you were very vocal. I loved it.
Because they was my girls. I love Lisa and Dorinda. Don't play with me.
Y'all can't save each other. So that means that.
Because we used to always be in the Landes. Go ahead, sorry.
So Lisa's up. She could be murdered. Obviously, she's a traitor. Eric, it could be murder. And who's the last one?
No, it's a total of 5 people, right? Because you have Ron. Ron, who's automatically vulnerable. You have, we're not counting Lisa Rinna because she's a traitor. You have Mark Ballas because Mark Ballas was Kristen's partner. You have Eric Nam. And there's one more person.
Eric Nam, Ron, Mark. Who was the last person?
Wait, what are you saying?
Who's
Ron?
Left? Who could be
Ron's stuck in his cage because nobody could save him. So then you have Eric Nam, you have Kristen, and you have Lisa Rinna.
And Lisa Rinna and Mark.
Kristen had Mark. Like Kristen, Mark was in the cage.
No, Kristen was in the cage.
And Mark was her partner?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, yeah, because she was frustrated. Okay.
So
she was
really
frustrated because
she
I believe she felt like she could have saved her. She could have saved him.
Correct.
Oh, I see. Wait, so it was Kristen, Eric,
Ron, and
Lisa.
Rinna.
So those are the 4 that could be murdered.
Yeah.
Tonight. I think.
Well, except Lisa can't. So it's really just Eric, Kristen, or the other one.
Yeah.
Eric.
Did anything else happen after this, or did we?
Caroline.
Oh, who's Caroline's partner?
Colton's big ass.
Okay, I forgot. You're so right. So it is Caroline, Lisa, but not really Lisa. Ron, Eric, Kristen. Yeah. So there's 4.
And coming to find out, the people that are up to be killed by the traitors are getting tied to a tree, and they will be able to see who is killing them face to face.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Can we give our predictions for who we think is going to be killed next, / who would make the most sense?
Let's give them again. Let's give them one more time because y'all was confusing me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Kristen.
Okay.
Kristen, Ron, Carolyn,
Eric.
God.
That's it.
Eric. That's it. Because Lisa Rinna is a traitor. So there's 4.
Exactly.
That could be killed.
And also, now that we don't have the secret traitor, there's no more shortlist. Now the traitors have full control, at least as of now.
I'm mad about that. I know they're like, shit, we didn't even get a chance to really play it. God damn.
Yeah.
I think Who's up there that's a threat? I think they're gonna kill Kristen.
Why?
I think they want people that are really thinking a lot. Mark hasn't really said much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Carolyn or Caroline? Caroline hasn't said much. And Ron, people are going to think he's a traitor based on everything that's happening. So you're not going to give it to Ron, and you're not going to give it to those two. So then, yeah, I think it's going to be Kristen. If they're playing strategic, I just don't know who else they would. I don't know why they would murder the other three. I would give it to Kristen.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Eric, and I will explain why.
Has he been vocal?
No, but he has been getting a lot more confessional time. And so I think they're kind of okay because you have to use production to your advantage.
You love it. I love it.
But with Mark Ballas, it's definitely not his time because we have gotten not one confessional from him. We haven't gotten to know him as a viewer. So I think Mark actually does last a very long time, and we'll continue getting to know him over time. Okay. I also think that Mark and Rob are close, just because they're both athletic, they're strong.
Same thing with Steven, yep.
Yeah, so I feel like all of them are probably tight, and Rob is going to try his best to protect Mark. I don't think we're getting rid of Kristen. Yes, that would cause confusion and chaos, but I just don't feel like it's her time. Again, we haven't heard much from her. I don't think that they're getting rid of Caroline because there are only 4 housewives left in the game. And as Michael so eloquently pointed out, the chances of at least one traitor being a housewife is high. And one housewife has already been banished. And so why would you kill Caroline? Because that increases your chance, Lisa and Candace, of being suspected of being a traitor. So you leave Caroline in the game, you leave Dorinda in the game, because that way you can say, yeah, a housewife is probably a traitor, but it's not me. Look at those 2 or look at those 3. So by process, and then they're not going to get rid of Ron because Ron already has this cloud of suspicion hanging over him. So you leave him to be banished at the round table. So by process of elimination, I think we are getting rid of Eric in this next episode. And there's really no incentive for them to keep him around because people probably think he's a faithful. So there's no use in the traitors keeping him. Okay. That's my theory.
All right. I love those theories. The sneak peek we got.
We didn't even touch on Colton and Tiffany's exchange in this episode. I
thought that's what I was going to talk about. I think that's next episode.
No, we got a whole conversation between them when Tiffany, you were during episode 3 in You're White, you were saying, and I can't remember if this was before or after the mission, but you were saying how you were suspicious of Jam Jam. And you were talking about the gamers. But it was clear that you weren't trying to group yourself with the gamers.
I'm not a gamer.
Yes, and Colton essentially called you out, but in his confessional. He was listening to you, nodding his head.
That's what I have. I'm sorry. Yeah. He says that he finds it very odd that Tiffany was pairing with Michael, and he thinks Tiffany likes control and power.
That's true.
Especially because not another gay Clark and Tiffany.
Listen, it's Tiffany versus
me. Is that what you think about me, Hannah? I like control and power?
For sure. Wouldn't you say that about yourself?
No. Thank you, Hannah.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, Tiff, we're gamers. I think we all like feeling like we have some sort of power, some sort of currency in these environments.
I don't know. Let me think about that. You're asking me deep questions right now.
Not that. Good morning.
Okay. Well, listen, on the next episode, we will cover that. Part. I can say that about myself. I definitely don't like feeling vulnerable or susceptible, especially in a game where I am vulnerable and susceptible. So yeah, in that sense, of course I want to be in control. Of course I want to feel like I have power and I have the upper hand.
The last notes I have is still on this. Colton questions Tiffany directly, trying to figure out if she's working with Michael. Tiffany says she thinks Jam, Michael, or Ron are killing them all. With this conversation. Colton now believes Tiffany is a traitor and officially has his sights on Tiffany.
Actually, what he said is he wants to take the head off the snake.
Mm.
Worry about your own head, snake.
Mm. Yeah, were you aware at this point that Colton was looking at you that closely?
No, I thought I was in a room with people that we were thinking alike, especially when Mara says, that's interesting that you say that because I was thinking the same thing. And I thought
Mm.
Colton and Mara had like a good relationship, a good connection with each other. And I thought that we were kind of all vibing and thinking the same thing. I didn't know
Mhm.
Colton wasn't that smart.
Mm.
Big
Tiffany,
ass.
I understand your frustration. I mean,
Yeah.
it really was just me and you. After day 65, I was like, oh.
Well, you know, the gays will clock Miss Tiffany when they need to.
But here's the thing about Colton. Like,
But Colton don't know
yeah,
what the fuck
I'm
he's
really.
doing. Colton's trying to be like, he's just trying to,
Colton
like you
wants to
said,
be
yes,
Colton wants to be
Savior.
who he's saying he thinks I am.
yes, 100%.
Well,
I know
I
that.
said Miss Donna's name
I
to that
know.
group in the gazebo, and Colton says, I want to be the
Yeah.
first one.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah, because he even took
I'm
credit for
gay.
that.
He said it in this episode again. I'm gay. He wants everybody to know I'm gay.
No, but like, can we actually talk about that? Because Tiffany, you were the first person to vocalize your suspicions of Donna,
Well,
and
Donna,
after Donna
yeah.
was banished, I didn't appreciate that production kind of made it seem like his move, because he gets a confessional saying like, that was my doing, it was all me. So I think part of it is he wants to be the
Queen.
he wants to be the queen of the castle. He wants to be the one with the sword slaying the demons. He wants to be the hero. He wants his redemption arc. But
that's why he wearing that blue sweater like a cape.
Period.
What's the thing they say cracks me up? If everybody want to be a girl, who gonna be the boy?
Yeah.
Who said that? Did I say that?
No, that's a thing. That's a soundbite that came from somebody when
this
girl was like, "If everybody gonna be the girl, who gonna be the boy?"
I got the same question.
No, it's giving baddie behavior. Baddie behavior for sure. But
he
the
was
thing
sitting
about
up there
Colton,
like Panem in the Hunger's Game with that damn white on with the
Hush!
blue.
Go ahead, Hannah.
The thing about Colton, and again, I'm really trying to be unbiased, because as your friend, I'm like, Colton. But I do want to kind of recognize everyone's game here. I think where Colton is going to get himself in trouble is if he hyper focuses and hyper fixates on you, Tiff, and keeps saying your name over and over again. I do think that could be the beginning of the end for him. But I also, like, I really want him to just STF you. And I guess you can talk about the preview, Big D, because we do see them go back and forth a little. And Tiffany points out a fact: I am smarter than you, which I love. I think people.
I think that slipped out.
I think the reason why Colton, this is me foreseeing, I think the reason why Colton thinks that he is Panem from the Hunger Games is because of the fact that
Panem is the name of the country.
Same thing.
In the Hunger Games.
The fact that Colton has, like, I feel like Colton and Jam Jam are so entwined with each other. I feel like they just, it's something about this next episode going to tell me that these two are going to team up and try to, like, go after Tiffany. Because keep in mind, Tiffany also turns to Jam Jam in that sneak peek and is like, oh, write my name down. So it's giving like the gays are like working together to the point that, like, I think that when they see somebody, they all team up on that one person to make everything go the way they want it to go. That's what I'm getting right now. Now, I haven't seen that from Monet Exchange, but Monet Exchange is also playing more in the back of this type of alliance. But Colton, to me, just like you said, he power hungry. The same thing he said about Tip is what he's giving. And all these green screens and all the things that he's saying and stuff like that. Which shout out to Sandra for clocking him.
Again, I am smarter than you. And then what? Like, what do you even say to that in response? Ended him with one statement.
Because I'm not in the BBC chat, but I saw that.
Oh, you should get in there.
Wait,
No, I think it's
is
just
it
Traitors
BCC?
people.
No,
BCC?
it's there's a whole Traitors chat. Like anybody can join.
Oh, I would love to be a part of it. I just love
Yeah.
watching Sandra Clockham. I said, oh,
There's
I
the
do want to point
host.
out.
There's the whole side. Hannah would have to explain that because I really don't know how it works.
No worries. I'm just a viewer in that chat, so you can join as a viewer.
oh, okay, cool,
Um,
cool.
But the one thing that I do want to point out is, again, if Colton's wild theories end up gaining traction at all, and Tiffany is able to remain unscathed at the next couple roundtables, I do think this might help you, because if there is a healthy amount of suspicion around you, the traitors are going to want to keep you around. And at that point, you'll just have to worry about not being banished. But still, I wish that Colton would just shut up and hyper focus in a different direction.
I think that it is also easy in these situations of suspicion and getting a clue, or it is easy to hyper focus. Ron did that to Portia. We did that to Donna. Sometimes you're right, so it's yeah.
Well, Tiffany, I just want to tell you, I'm so proud of you. You're on Traitors. We have now made it to episode 3. Thank God you're still there in the castle. We're going to see how this all plays out. Let's get this win. Guys, I just also want to shout out that, this is 2026, and me and Miss Mitchell over here will be going on a cruise soon in October. And I want to remind you guys, wow, that's another time I'm going to be with Tiffany for a very long time. So, guys, I will put that information in the bio below. So please grab your ticket. Come on this cruise with us. Party is going to be a bunch of Big Brother players. We're trying to convince Hannah Childs some type of way, but she's a busy
She's
woman.
she's not busy. She's important, and she has responsibilities, priorities, and things to do. You ain't got a motherfucking thing but that non-interfering ass job.
On a recorded line.
On a recorded line. On a recorded line.
I have nothing else. I am truly entertained.
Yes.
As Hannah would say, I am ready to jump through the screen because, I love my gays, but right now I'm clocking them and they're pissing me off. I will say that with some of the things they're doing. And I'm going to have to text Mr. GM and get him together. And Mr. I don't have Colton's number. I would never want it. So I just feel like these two are getting...
Stay out of grown folks' business, Derek. That's what I mean when I said you react to everything.
Like Michael.
You know what? I got your back. Shut up.
Yeah. I want you to shut up.
Okay, well, Derek, you can talk to your group chat of all the gay men in America. Talk to them.
On a recorded line.
I gotta add a new one. I heard about a new one that might have been...
a recorded line. On a recorded line. Wait,
right.
I love the fact that Big D will just make a comparison between himself and everyone. Barack Obama, Abraham Lincoln, blah, 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 blah. And then when it comes to like actual similarities, you and Michael Rappaport, and you act like, what do you mean?
I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't
You wear glasses?
No, I have
Yes, you do.
vision.
You need to. Because you don't be seeing the shit that you really should see. And the shit you see don't be there.
I just look at life the way that life should be looked at.
Through rose-colored glasses.
No.
And through hallucinations?
And delusions.
No.
On a recorded line.
Through realness.
On a recorded line.
On a recorded line. On a recorded line. Okay.
This was so much fun, guys. Thank you for joining Royal Court. We hope that you've enjoyed our reviews and our catch-ups of the last 3 episodes. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and stay tuned because we will be talking about each episode moving forward. And Tiffany, we love you. We're so proud of you.
I love you all. Thank you for putting up with me. Royal Court, y'all are the best. Like, subscribe, comment, and I don't care who you don't like me aligned with. I'm aligned with y'all. Y'all align with me. You better get out there in them Twitter streets and fight my battles.
Super healthy advice.
I love y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.